Katie here for a brand new video today. In today's video, we're gonna go thrifting together again, and I'm gonna bring you along to one of my favorite local thrift stores and then one of my favorite local Goodwills, and we're gonna go see what treasures we can find, and then of course I'll share with you the haul at the end of what all I bring home. And today's video is also really exciting because it is a collaboration with Emily from over at Gridiron and Grace, and I will leave a little clip of her channel right here. If you haven't heard of her channel before, she shares all things home decor, decorating, and lifestyle content. She also shares thrifting and antique store hauls and how she uses the items in her home, and I know that you all absolutely love those style of videos, so definitely go check out her channel. I love watching her thrift hauls and seeing how she uses the pieces. I just love how she decorates, and she is so sweet, so I know that you all are going to love her channel. She's going to share with you today a thrift with me and what she finds, and then also how she decorates with the pieces in her home. So I will have her channel linked down below if you're interested in checking it out, and we will go ahead and get started and head to the first thrift store. When I head into town to go thrifting, my first stop is always Barren River Consignment. I'm always so excited to see what new treasures they have put out. Today they had lots of pretty quilts and fabric. If you love to sew or craft with fabric, I highly recommend checking thrift stores and secondhand shops for fabric. I've done this with my mom my whole life, and we've been able to find some really beautiful, unique, and even sometimes vintage fabric at thrift stores and yard sales and places like that. And they had out so much fabric on this day, so I wanted to share that as a little reminder because I was just getting so inspired by all of the project ideas and potential that all of this fabric had. They also had out so many doilies, some beautiful table linens and dresser scarves, and the owner told me a little bit of the story behind these pieces and the sweet lady that they came from. She was downsizing her collection after collecting for years. A lot of this that you will see out today, even some of the beautiful dishes and pottery pieces, were all hers, so I thought that that was really special to hear where they came from, and I thought I would share that. But here is some of the other beautiful pieces they had hanging up. I loved this. I believe it was a tablecloth with the floral. I just wanted to bring all of this home, but I tried to be really selective. I only wanted to bring pieces home on this day that I for sure had a spot for, but I love this oval platter with the floral, so pretty for spring. And I'm just gonna let the music play so that you can enjoy seeing all the other pretty pieces that they had out. are some of the beautiful pottery pieces, like I mentioned earlier, that were from her collection, and I loved this mug so much. I did bring one of the pieces home, and I'm so excited to add it to my collection of mugs. So stay tuned for the haul to see which piece I brought home. I didn't get a clip of it in this video, so you'll see it at the end, but I had to really be selective here. I wanted to bring all of this home, but I did leave that gorgeous blue striped mug. And I also love these horse prints. I had a horse bedroom growing up, and this just brings back memories. I had little horse curtains that my mom made, and one of these pictures looks like one of the horses that I had, so I thought I would get a clip of them. And then of course I always have to look at the baskets when I'm in here, and they had some really pretty picnic baskets and things out today, and I just loved this whole area. Here's another little reminder to try to thrift your bakeware. If you are in need of any, definitely check thrift stores first. I see them all over thrift stores and Goodwill all the time, and I love to find them for good prices. You can just find such good, high quality bakeware that has been donated and give it a new life. So I highly recommend that. Like I said, if you are in need of some, and they always have such a good kitchen section here, and I always like to browse through and see what all they have. Okay, I'm back home now, and it's time for me to share with you what all I found, and I'm gonna start out with the piece that I am most excited about. I have not thrifted one of these or found one of these pictures in such a long time, and when I spotted this at Barren River Consignment the other day, I just knew that I had to bring this home with me. I believe it was around $25 if I can remember correctly, 20 or 25. It will be in the shop with me, but I just love these big pictures, and like I said, it's been a long time since I have found one, especially one this size, and the stamp on it is just incredible. So I'm very excited to add this to the collection. I don't know exactly what area it's gonna go in yet, but I will insert a clip of what it looks like at the end. So that was the first find. And then from the same store, I'll share with you the Barren River Consignment finds first, if I didn't say that already, and then we'll get into the Goodwill finds. But the next thing that I found are these small little oval bowls, and they had them taped together, so there's still some tape on them, but this is what the first one looks like. This pretty small size. How beautiful would this be with soap in it? I love the floral on that. It doesn't have any markings on the bottom, so I don't know the maker, but this is the next one, and these are definitely very well used and distressed, but I really love that about them. It just gives them so much character. This one says made in Germany. You could put fruit in them or any sort of little crackers or anything like that. I think would just be so pretty. So this is the next stack of bowls that I purchased, and I can't remember the exact price on them because again, it's been a few days since I found these, but I was most excited about this top one. Look at the colors in this. And this one does have some markings on the bottom. It says Crown Ivory. But I still can't get over how beautiful this is. I'm just a dish lover. I love beautiful dishes. You all know that if you watch my channel. And so to see all of these just really unique pieces that you don't see all the time on this day, I was just so excited. I tried to film as many clips of them as I could. And I also forgot to mention, thank you so much to, not only did I have a subscriber that I met in that store who came up to me and said hi, but also the owner told me that someone drove from North Carolina, I believe he said North Carolina, to visit Barren River Consignment and just to come shop and check it out. I don't have your name, but if it was you who drove from North Carolina to Kentucky to come to Barren River Consignment, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for just being so supportive and for watching my channel and my videos. So thank you so much. And to the other subscriber that I also met in there on that same day, thank you for saying hi. I just love meeting you all and making those connections. I will get back into the haul now and share with you the rest of these beautiful bowls from Barren River Consignment. I love this pink one with the floral, and then there's a green. These are just so unique. So beautiful for serving. I would have loved to have these for the tea party because that's something I definitely needed more of. When we had all the food out, is more bowls. I think I mentioned that in another video too recently, that I was on the hunt for like more serving bowls. I love the floral on this one. And then the last one is a lot more of like a shallow size. It's more of like a plate. And this one is, actually can't read that on the bottom, but there's the little stamp. And I just think it's so pretty. Okay, this next find is one of my most favorite pieces out of the entire haul, and I still cannot get over this pottery mug find. Look at this piece, oh my goodness, and it was such a good price. I believe it was $5.99. Again, I'll have to look back at the shop with me, but I cannot wait to use this. It's just everything that I love in a mug, and I love pottery pieces. I just can't get over this. I also grabbed this pack of crocheted little coasters, and you know, if you have watched my channel for a while, that I love to crochet, and I made a few crocheted coasters back last summer, and I have some on the table back there. But I love to use a crocheted coaster because I just love that you can wash them, and they're just super easy to use in all areas of the house, and there's just something about them I love so much. And when I saw that they had this whole bag of them that this lady had donated, that she had made, I just had to get these and add them to our home. I'm gonna put them here on the coffee table, and these colors are just gorgeous for spring. There's literally one of every pastel color, which is so me and perfect. I know how much hard work and time and detail went into each one of these, and that just makes me love them even more. And the pink one, oh my gosh, so gorgeous. I want to learn how to do like this ruffle trim, because is that not just the sweetest thing? Okay, I'm gonna refilm this segment of the haul really quick, because yesterday when I filmed this video, the sun was coming in so bright and it just made a glare go across all of these prints that I was excited to share, and you couldn't really see them. But I did find 3 really beautiful framed prints, and they are all like French fashion, like magazine inspired little prints. This one is the fashion from 1860, and I just love the frame. I love the art. It's so pretty. And that is the first one, and I believe this one was $5.99. And then these were $10 for the set of them, which I thought was such a good deal. I fell in love with the gorgeous French blue color on these. That's the first one, and then this is the second one. And yeah, those are my little artwork or print finds from this haul. That is all of like the decor stuff, and then I'll share with you the fabric that I found. They also have out so much fabric right now in there, and I was so excited to spot this flannel blue toile print. I cannot wait to make some sort of pillow cover or something with this for winter. I think this is just going to be so cozy and pretty for fall and winter, and they had such good prices on their fabric, and you just can't find this. And when you do, I feel like every time I see this print, this like vintage toile inspired print in Hobby Lobby or Joann's, it can be so expensive, especially if you need like a large quantity for a project. This print is always one of the more expensive prints to get as far as fabric, so I definitely was excited to see that in there. And then I found this gorgeous dainty blue calico, and this is also it's not a flannel, but it's like a thick cozy cotton, and it kind of has the texture of a flannel, so it's also like going to be really cozy for some little pillow covers. But I just love this so much, and there's a lot on this, so I can't wait to play around with it. I'm gonna be on summer break soon, and I'm getting out the sewing machine and gonna be finally making some projects that have been on my list for a while. It's been several months since last year, I think, since I've sewn anything, and I'm ready to start some new projects that have been on my list to make. So I'm very excited to have found that fabric. And that is everything from Barren River Consignment. And now I'll share with you my little Goodwill finds. I was so excited to spot some beautiful little garden books, and this little bird book I thought was just precious. It's called The Bird Garden. They had several of these, but this is the one that stood out to me the most, that I just really loved. And all of their books are 99 cents. We love to birdwatch on the property, and so I thought this would be so fun to have, to be able to look at the different types of birds that we see, and we're always looking them up if we see one that we don't recognize. My husband loves purple martins, and I saw that in here almost as soon as I flipped it open. And it tells you like the different types of trees and flowers and things that they love. And then this one is so pretty. It's called The Secret Garden. This actually talks about all of the hidden bugs and insects and things inside of a garden that you can't see, which is why it's called The Secret Garden. And I thought that was so neat. And then I really loved this one, and when I found this, I actually ran into someone, and she was such a sweet lady, and we had the longest conversation because she saw I was picking this up, and we just had the longest conversation about gardening and how important it is, and what her family grows. I just love to run into someone spontaneously that you have so much in common with. It's so fun. And the images in this are just beautiful. So those are all of my book finds. And then my next finds here are some more dishes, and this piece I'm so excited about. It is this mug, and if you have watched my channel for several years, then you probably know that I have thrifted several mugs like this in the past that have like this brown on the handle, and they're like speckled, and they have a beautiful floral design. I'll insert a couple clips if I have them of some of the other mugs that I have, but I love that they're each unique and different as far as like the image on them, but the mug itself is the same like speckled design. So I was very excited to find this for $1.99, and I cannot wait to drink out of this. Just the perfect spring and summer mug. And then I spotted these cute little plates here. They don't have any markings on them at all, but they are just very cottagey and just kind of farmhouse cottage. I don't know, I just love them because they have vegetables on them. I love the brown, but it has mushrooms, a pepper, let's see, an artichoke, a tomato, some garlic, just so unique. I don't know, I just love those. And they were 59 cents each. So let's see, we got 4 of them. And now I'm going to share with you a couple clips of how I use some of these pieces throughout our home, and I hope that you enjoy that. Some of these beautiful wildflowers that grow over near our apple orchard, and my husband clipped these and brought these in for me the other day, and I thought it was so sweet, so I was excited to add those into my new big ironstone pitcher, and I just love them. And then I wanted to use one of these new bowls to put my onions in. I just recently bought a bag of onions, and I love to sit them out on the counter in a bowl. That way they're easy to grab right here on my big cutting board. So I love just how it collects them all and uses this bowl in a very functional way and adds a beautiful little cottage touch to the kitchen. And then I added my soap into this small oval dish here to go in the bathroom. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you again so much for watching and for being here and for being so kind and supportive to me and my channel. I hope that this was able to inspire you with things that you can look for while you're out thrifting, and also ways that you can use them in your own homes. I hope that you will also go check out Emily's channel. Again, I will have her linked down below in the description box, and you can go see her thrift haul and what all goodies that she found. Again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and your week, and thank you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.